after last night's Super Bowl being like one of all the past Super Bowls that's happened, this Super Bowl that happened last night has been one of the closest Super Bowls I have ever seen. Now, however, there was a controversial penalty. Everybody's saying that it cost the Eagles the game. However, I have my take on it, I have my own opinion on it, and I'm about to explain that pretty soon. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is LP Cruise 212, and all I gotta say is, how about the Eagles? Yo, bro, me and Joshie called it last week when we said that it was going to be a high-scoring game. 38-35. And I gotta say, that felt so good, see those Eagles lose. Yo, cry Eagles, cry. Bro, I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this though from Eagles fans, because Eagle fans are pissed right now. And I'm telling you, what I've heard from yesterday is that Philly actually went nuts after the loss. But man, but what we know for sure is that, like, me and Joshie actually had seen this on Twitter. Okay, Eagles fans are worse than the Cowboys fans. Okay, I mean, yeah, Cowboy fans are always delusional all the time. Every time they win the game, thinking they're going to the Super Bowl. But the Eagles fans are just so bad. I mean, after what happened, like in the NFC Championship game, how like the fans were like throwing crap at other football fans. That just shows like a lot of disrespect right there. But yo, I'm telling you, it was. I have to say this though. This Super Bowl was so close. It was anybody's game. Anybody's game. I'm happy the Chiefs won. So happy. But the Chiefs were on fire in the second half of the game. I was just like, wow. I was watching the game at work yesterday. I mean, shoot. Because it was so dead yesterday. It was like, wow. Like, I watched it from, like, start to finish. I mean, at that point, I think I know the Eagles scored first in the first half, but then the Chiefs were tying the game, like, every time they had possession of the ball. I mean, yeah, Jalen Hurts fumbled the football on one of their drives in the first half, and that's what got the Chiefs to come back, actually, and tie it up on the fumble recovery, which I think that's like one of the best moments I've seen. But however, you got to give the Eagles credit though. You got to give them credit where credit is due. They played so fucking well in the Super Bowl. I mean, this was like one of the best intense Super Bowls I've ever seen. I mean, I haven't seen a Super Bowl like that since the Steelers and the Cardinals, when they were in Super Bowl 43. I mean, that one was possibly one of the best Super Bowls during around the late 2000s. I mean, that Super Bowl was just great, but this one took the cake. I loved every minute of that Super Bowl. I mean, shoot. But by the time when Kansas City came back in the second half and got on fire, I think they really found a weakness. Unfortunately, Patrick Mahomes did get injured. But here's the thing. It was the high ankle sprain that he had. But he still played. He still played. Like I've never seen that much dedication from this kid. Like, I'm telling you, he's gonna be like the next. He's the next franchise quarterback of the NFL. I mean, the way how I see things right now, the Chiefs are going to be the team that's probably going to win the most Super Bowl. Correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, it could happen, but it could be another Kansas City. It could be another dynasty on the way, like how the Patriots had a dynasty back then years ago. But I could see the Chiefs being the next dynasty in the NFL.
Warm and cozy.
That's how I see it.
They make me sleepy.
But one thing for sure is I has to watch. History can repeat itself. Because you know how the Patriots had their own dynasty years ago when Tom Brady was there, Randy Moss, all the players in the Patriots, right? And when they had that undefeated season in 2007, what happened to them? The undefeated Patriots got beaten by yours truly by the Giants. Now, it can happen that if the Chiefs become the next dynasty of the new era of football, let's see. There could always be a team that could like own them twice in the Super Bowl. But when it comes to... Really? This is a problem. I think internet issues are starting to strike up again because the provider can't seem to get their shit together like they always do because there's just nothing but clowns. And I ain't afraid to call them out either, so... But like from start to finish though, I'm telling you, the Super Bowl was high pace. It was fast paced. It was so good. I mean, neither of them wasn't gonna cave until the Eagles caved in. So I think the Chiefs found a weakness to Jalen Hurts in the Eagles' offensive line. Like what they did was they got to Jalen Hurts, they got through that offensive line. I mean, they got him to fumble. They actually got him to fumble, which I don't think I haven't seen that from Jalen Hurts. I mean, it was his first turnover in the post game. Like I'm telling you, if there was one team that was gonna find a weakness within that Eagles offensive line, it was gonna be the Chiefs. I mean, like the Giants couldn't find a weakness. The 49ers couldn't even find a weakness. What happened to those teams? They got rocked. I'm still pissed off. Well, talking about the divisional game still irks me to this day, but still, like, that was one of the... That's what something Kansas City did. They found the weakness. They found a weakness within them. Wait a minute. I think that, Abyss Mage is a pyro. Kansas City did just that, as I was saying. They got to him.
Leave it to me.
They got to Jalen Hurts in the offensive line. And that's what they did. Now, going... okay, I thought I got spotted there for a moment. Surprise! Here's Baron Bunny. It's a pyro. Called it.
Positions.
Hey. Oh. Oh, they got affected too? Oh, you guys are so dead.
No escape.
Jeez. Amber actually just took them out with no problem. Wait a minute, one's still alive. Hey, stupid, over here. Sucker! Okay. Back to the topic. All I'm saying is this, though. They brought the pressure. They brought the pressure. But neither defense wasn't giving up. But unfortunately, the Eagles' defense actually caved first. And that's what happened. But hey, though, on the bright side, it was a good game. It was a very, very good game. And I'm really happy that it was like one of the best Super Bowls of this year. Or like of this decade. But I'm gonna go to this penalty, right? The one that James Bradbury did. Okay. Get over here, you stupid. No, I got him on time. Here's what happened. There's a lot of speculation with that defensive holding call on James Bradbury for the Eagles. Now, I've watched it. I mean, like, I've seen it like several times. I mean, people have their own opinions and they're entitled to their opinions, okay? This is my opinion. And I know there's gonna be some people that do agree with me, even some of my friends. According to what I saw, and to some of the sports analysts, that is completely a hold. He grabbed the left side of the jersey, and that is something you cannot do. You can't do that, okay? Because once the official sees that, they're gonna throw a flag. And you have to. I mean, as much as some fans say that it's a bad call, it's clearly not. If you see it again, like, he actually grabbed the jersey. Like, you can't do that. You can't grab or hold the jersey. Okay, I mean, that's something that's gonna cost your team the game. Did the refs cost the Eagles the game? The answer is no. The refs did not cost the Eagles the game. James Bradbury cost the Eagles the game. And a possible chance to actually have the opportunity to get the ball back. He did not do the holding call. So, like, if you did not hold the jersey, you would have had a fourth down. They would have had a fourth down. Chiefs would have had no choice but to score the field goal, and they would have had some time left on the clock, and they would have had the opportunity to actually either tie the game up or win the game. You could say what you want about it, but it is what it is. The damage is done. He cost the Eagles the game, not the referee. Okay? The referee did not decide the game. The teams did. Alright? The players played their hearts out. The refs let the players play. Okay? But you gotta throw the flag. The ref had to do it. As much that the ref did not want to throw the flag, he had to do it. Like, he had to throw that flag. What choice did he have to make? I mean, like, you could say it. You could say whatever you want about the call. Why do you say, oh, it's a bad call, the refs cost the Eagles the game? No, he did not. Like, no, he didn't cost the game. James Bradbury cost the game. He cost the Eagles the game right there. You don't do that. I mean, yeah, the football was overthrown, but still, like, he actually, like, slowed down because he knew that he was held. You had to understand the rules a little more.
Next on the...
Okay? I mean, yeah, there are some of us that usually blame the referees on, like, certain, like, BS calls, like, in the regular season, but, like, there are things that you can't do. Alright. But it is what it is. It's a holding, it stays as a hold, that's that.
Next on the agenda.
That's what happened. And the Chiefs managed just to run out the clock to run out the clock before kicking the field goal, and that was a smart play. Smart play by Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes, and that offensive line. That was very smart. Very, very smart. And then, from what I see, Andy Reid got the revenge he deserved. Uh-oh. There's a treasure over there. Are those Fatuis? No, they're treasure hoarders. Fire!
Another test subject.
Like I already said my piece on that call. But all I can say is congratulations to the Chiefs for winning the Super Bowl. Like they really, really deserved it. That was a very good Super Bowl. But all I can say is this though. The Chiefs have a bright future. And as for the Eagles, they came close, but I can say this.
Another target tracked down by Outrider Amber.
Seems like it's French, I think. Someone has actually joined in. How are you today? Now, back to what I was saying. Like, the Eagles
Opening a chest is like
are making the right moves. Okay, they're solid. I mean, they can have another... They could possibly end up making another Super Bowl next year if they keep the players. I mean, they look like a threat. They got the right players. The coordination and everything. They got the right people. They got the right players. Just as long as you're able to keep the players and not make any bad mistakes, I think the Eagles will be all right. But from what I see, the Chiefs might want to be careful of like making sure that history does not repeat itself, because if you let history repeat itself, there's a chance that the Chiefs can end up falling victim to the New York Giants in the Super Bowl. Because if that were to happen in the next, I would say next couple years, next 3 years, if a Chiefs versus Giants in the Super Bowl ever happens in the next 3 years, then history can actually repeat itself. Because the Giants have beaten the Patriots twice. Okay, these guys... what did I just do? Oh. I wanted to the wrong one.
I'm taking the stage.
So now Kansas City stands with 3 titles now. 3 titles. I think they had 1 title from a long time ago. Then recently in 2019, and then this year of 2022. Which by far is like one of the best performances. We doubted that they were gonna be this good. They weren't. We doubted that they weren't gonna make the playoffs. But they ended up being good. They ended up making the Super Bowl and they won it all. Like, I didn't think they were going to be that good. Even Josh said that they were not going to make the playoffs. Hey, wait a minute. What's going on over here? Getting what? Oh, this guy's not even here.
Feel the beat. Born of ice and frost.
Yeah, this guy does not want to go down. Alright, buddy. Let's see a little limp. Oh, now you want to get knocked out? Nah, you're dead anyway. And he's out for the count. Hey, watch the fall damage.
We're way behind schedule.
Why are you losing? Just pull it away.
Try till I'm dead.
And here's the other loser. Oh, hey, how'd that feel? How's it feel, chump? Alright.
Positions. Just like we rehearsed. Feel the beat.
Damn. Just like... That was just so easy. Very easy. Now, unfortunately, I'm not going to be I'm not going to be streaming this long right now because I seriously have to finish up my custom thumbnail for the new Pop Evil AMV, which I got finished a couple days ago. I chose not to upload the video yesterday because of the Super Bowl. So today, expect an upload tonight, which I will be bringing in Paranoid Crash and Burn. All I have to do is do the custom thumbnail for it on my PowerPoint, and boom, it's all set. After this stream, there are no more streams for the rest of February up until March 14th. March 7th, there may be one stream, but March 14th is when I'll bring the streams back up again, starting with Sonic Frontiers. I will be taking a break from streaming. I'm still going to be working on AMVs. And the next announcement that I'm going to be making is the upcoming Linkin Park AMV that I'm going to work on, that I wanted to work on, which is From the Inside. That's going to be delayed, but the one Linkin Park song that's going to be on top of From the Inside, that's going to be lost. The unreleased song from Linkin Park that was never heard of up until last week, which is going to be on the 20th anniversary edition of Linkin Park's Meteora. And where I'm going with my AMVs now is that, like,
awesome new
each time that I come up with, like, that whenever I start making AMVs, I'm going to be getting, like, different animes from now on. Where, like, you'll be seeing some animes that you'll never see me use before. But for the Lost AMV that I'm going to be doing, you may be seeing some of the Promised Neverland. I mean, I've heard some good things about the anime. I've heard some good things about it. I've seen some snippets of it. I heard some people say it's good. Some people say, you know, like, it's different in a sense, but I'm really looking for animes that's gonna fit the new Linkin Park song that was on the Meteora sessions. So I may be needing some suggestions for other animes. So when you see some new animes in my AMVs, like, you know that that I'm starting to change things up just a bit. I like this one. Sorry, chumps, but you lose. Bombs! Yeah! But I'll tell you, it was so sweet seeing those Eagles lose. And there's another thing.
Denied.
One of my buddies from freaking work, right? Him and I agreed on picking the Chiefs. And then yesterday, the day of the Super Bowl, he changed his pick to the Eagles. I'm like, you don't change your pick. You don't do that. Like, if you change your pick to the freaking Eagles,
We're way behind
you're gonna
schedule.
freaking regret it. You don't do that. Like, dude, I don't know what he was thinking. I'm telling you, like, he bets on sports, but all I know for sure is that, like, if he bet money on the Eagles and lost that money, yo.
Time
All I can say is this. Hey, where you going, you little losers? Get your butts over here and get yourself fucked. Yeah, you don't want none of this. Oh, you guys touched Shinyan while that the Dendro was going on. Oh, that was funny. That was funny. I went and used the move and those Healy Trolls didn't want none of this. Of course, yeah, I didn't want none of this because Shinyan's the best. But I can say this one thing though for sure. That I am gonna like be working more on AMVs like as much as possible though. So I'll be doing that. So I can be working on the new Linkin Park song, and then I can be doing From the Inside as well. So that way I have some like good sets of Linkin Park AMVs that I did for Meteora. Which it's actually pretty good because like now that I got everything like, because now I already have like the AMVs that I did in the past with some of those Linkin Park songs from Meteora. Now I can put them all in the Linkin Park playlist. Put all my Linkin Park AMVs in a separate playlist so that way people can actually see them.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Thank you for completing today's commission.
But I'll tell you, Eagles losing was like the icing on the cake. That was the best. No doubt about it.
Try something new at the one.
Because Eagles fans did what they shouldn't have done. From what I've heard, the Eagles actually legitimately like put a Chiefs jersey on the Sylvester Stallone statue. Like, bro, why'd you do that? Instead of trying to curse the Chiefs, y'all cursed yourselves. Y'all shouldn't have done that. That just make you guys look like a bunch of idiots. But just remember this, guys. Just remember this, guys. Like, don't do anything stupid because yet the Eagles lost, but it was so close. It was like one of the closest Super Bowls. Like, the Eagles played their hearts out there, man. I mean, Jalen Hurts took responsibility for the mistake that he made on one of his drives in the first half. I mean, you don't see a quarterback take responsibility like that, you know? Like, shoot. But the Eagles have a good future moving forward with their players. But all I can say is this, though, like, the Eagles lost because Bradbury cost the Eagles the game with that holding penalty. That is something you don't do. You grab the jersey, it's clear as day, defensive holding. And I have to agree on that. It is clearly a hold. Alright then, let's see. What else can I do right now? I have enough of these. But I've been trying to like get more of those. We're trying to get more of these though. Getting a lot of these lately. Who can make these? I could never have a character. I don't think none of these characters can make a specialty dish out of this. Actually, no. I'm gonna save that one because I think. Oh yeah, I have. Actually, yeah. I have so much that it's not even funny. Okay, this is done right here. So, I'll say this again in case you guys missed it. This is the last stream for the rest of the month. I will not be streaming until March 14th. And starting with that will be Sonic Frontiers. And plus, that's when the NCAA March Madness tournament begins. So there's going to be a lot of that. And I'm so looking forward to the March Madness tournament. Like, it's so big. It's a big freaking deal. I mean, I love watching the tournament. It's, to be fair with you guys, it's much more entertaining than the NBA. Well, at least now, because the way how the NBA is now, I can't even watch it. It's like there's like a foul left and right like every 5 seconds. It's like, bro, I'm not watching the National Referee Association. I'm watching the National Basketball Association.
This realm is truly beginning to...
Because I'm telling you, I've said this in the last stream last week, that that the NBA that I've watched growing up was the old NBA, like the old school NBA, when players played their hearts out. They put their blood, sweat, and tears on the court. That's that kind of NBA I grew up watching years ago, when I was a kid. Okay, that's that. That's something I wanted to get something out of the way and like tell you guys the truth about that. I'm starting to collect more of these now. Nice. That's pretty good. I got 6 of those suckers. This is actually going to be good for... Alright, that's good enough for now. I did what I had to do. Because I'm wrapping up here pretty soon. Because I'm going to be working on the thumbnail for my upcoming AMV that I'm about to upload pretty soon, like tonight. Because it's already finished. I finished it Saturday. I finished it Saturday to Saturday night. But all I can say is this, though, like, there's like tons of new stuff in there. Like, there's tons of Tokyo Ghoul in there, including some Season 3. And there's like a few other animes to go along with it. But I'm going to be fair with you guys. I was not expecting the AMV to have a lot of Tokyo Ghoul. Like, I didn't think that was not the plan. But like, Tokyo Ghoul kind of fit pretty well with the song. It was like, okay, so might as well like try to like switch some stuff out for Chainsaw Man to like some One Piece. Not the older One Piece, like not like the older stuff from One Piece, like the newer stuff, like the newer episodes. Some of the newer fights from One Piece. And then like a little bit of My Hero Academia to accompany that, so you know, like try to make things a little easier. But however, it seems to have worked. But there's like no like, but the video does not have any time strobing or anything. I mean, you know, like there's no, like the AMV is not accompanied with no band footage at all. Like there's like 0 band footage, because this AMV I chose not to include any band footage at all, not at all. So which is like, which I'm trying to change things up just a bit. I think that's it for now, right? Can I do some Genius Invocation? Hit 500,000 more. Yeah, that ain't nothing new. 420 items. Yeah, that's. Well, on the bright side, at least I'm able to get some stuff done. I mean, to be fair. I wish there was like an actual like model of that guitar, because if that kind of guitar actually does exist, then I would actually buy it in a heartbeat. What can I do? I mean, like, I've been doing finished most of the Samara quests lately. I mean, no, I mean, I could probably do some of this like off stream. So like I've been trying to like catch up on the story because I really want to catch up on the story a lot more often. So that way I can actually get everything caught up before Fontaine. That's something I'm more looking forward to because I know there's like a lot of rumors going around, but then again I think when I talked to a guy in the Samara region, he said something about a diving certificate. So I know there's a lot of rumors going around with the diving certificate. So I think there's gonna be a
Next on the agenda.
be areas where you can like actually go underwater in the game, which that's something I would like to see.
We're way
Because I
behind
think
schedule.
Tower of Fantasy has like an underwater mechanic in the game. So I think that's something the Hoyoverse has to catch up on. Because if not, then... And then that could be like an actual, like... Not a big problem, but more like a small problem. Let's see. Where can I go? Oh, I know what to do. Now I know why I got those. Because I'm building Layla. So, here's the progress that I have so far with her. Where is she? There she is. Look where... Uh-oh. Yo. When I say yo, you know that she's going to be dangerous. Crit rate 53%. Crit damage 98%. And look at this build. Wanderer's Troop. She's fine. She's fine where she is now. Look at this. Crit damage. Look at this. Crit damage 20.2%. It's in maxed? No, it's not. Crit rate 7.4% for HP percentage. Right? 3.9. I think that's gonna go up. I don't even know. But crit damage? Oh man. Crit damage at 12%. Crit rate 7.0. Crit rate 7.4. Not bad, but hey. But crit rate, that's gonna go up. No doubt about it. I think I'm not predicting anything. There's a chance that it might go up to oh crud. There's a chance that it might go up. 1, 2, 3. Put this up there. Level 15. Level 15. Now, will I be able to take the chance? No. I'm gonna save it. Now, the reason why I'm gonna save it is because I'm gonna be doing some domains. Now, let's see here. 309. I technically have enough.
Next on the agenda.
Rust in here. Anyways. I'm gonna try going back to the subject of the Super Bowl. Okay. Real quick. For like another 5 minutes. Like, every Super Bowl have moments, okay? You have upsets, you have like blowouts. I mean, you have awesome like halftime performances, but I'm not gonna bother with the halftime performance, so I don't even care. Okay? But all I can say is this though. even then, I've seen one Super Bowl where where a team had a big lead and they choked, which was the Falcons and the Patriots. And I have to say though, the Patriots actually did really deserve to win that game after the Falcons choked, because they got too comfortable. That's something you can never do in any sport. But if you ask me which one's my favorite Super Bowl, Super Bowl 42 will always be my favorite. Not because I'm a Giants fan, but the reason why it's my favorite is because of the biggest upset in Super Bowl history. When the Patriots was 18-0, and the Giants were the biggest underdog. And the Giants creating the biggest upset in Super Bowl history. Beating Brady and the Patriots, making them 18-1 rather than 19-0. That's will be my favorite Super Bowl of all time. It'll go down as one of the best Super Bowls in history, and as one of the greatest upsets in history of the NFL. But all I can say is this, though: the football season is officially over, and the next football season will not start until August. So there's gonna be some times where I'm gonna be streaming a little bit, not as much, until August. August is when I will be starting up my streams again with Joshi. When football season comes around, unfortunately. Because the rest of February, no streams. March 14th is when I come back, playing Sonic Frontiers. That's when March Madness begins. And then after that, there's gonna be a couple streams here and there, but there's not gonna be as much. So I will be cutting back on the streams. Then streams pick back up around August when the football comes around. Because I'm going to be really honest with you guys. When me and Joshi do football streams, we get views. We get a lot of views from you guys, and we really appreciate it. And that's why from now on, I will only be doing a lot of streaming when football season comes around. But I do really appreciate the fact that I'm getting good views on my Sonic Frontier streams, which that's gonna be a new thing now. And I really, really appreciate it. And that's really good. And that's really good for my channel. Alrighty then, so I'm gonna wrap things up here, guys. Be sure to like this stream, subscribe to my channel for more AMVs, Genshin Impact streams, and streams outside of Genshin Impact, like Sonic Frontiers. Okay? Tonight, there's gonna be an upload of the Pop Evil AMV that I'm posting up. That I'm posting up, Paranoid, Crash, and Burn. You don't want to miss it, okay? I've worked really hard on this video, okay? But don't expect the AMV to have a whole bunch of effects, okay? This was more in a different direction of where I wanted to go with this one, and some animes that I haven't worked on in a long time, okay? So I hope you guys like the upcoming AMV that I'll be posting out tonight. Okay, so there's that. Because I have to work on my thumbnail, which I have to do that right now. But until then, guys, congratulations to the Chiefs, though. Eagles, you guys suck. I mean, because you guys rock the Giants. So, but I gotta give you guys credit because you guys played very well, played valiantly. Because you guys played very, very hard. But I still don't like you guys. Okay? But you guys played very well. It was a very close game. It was a great game. But I have to say, though, Bradbury cost your team a chance to win the game. So that's all I have to say on that one. So until then, this is LP Cruise 212 signing out, and I will return March 14th.